Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are as I find you or as you find me. I'm Jenna Ross. I am the owner of Spiritually Savage Mindset Strategy Coaching. I am a spiritual coach, spiritual guide, magical little fairy, channeler, psychic, card reader, intuitive gift helper. Whatever the hell you want to call me, I'm here for all your spiritual needs, and I thank you for joining me on my YouTube. If you have not subscribed, please, please, please like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever it is that you need to do. I really, really appreciate all of your support. This is a brand new YouTube channel, so all of the growth is completely you guys, and I appreciate it so much, so much right now. So yeah. Like I said, my nieces and my nephew are here, so I'm going to try to record a few videos. So if you see me in the same outfit, act like it's cool and not like I'm wearing the same outfit for like 5 days. I'm not, and I'm showering. Promise. There's, we still have hot water. It's cool. I can't get the boys to bathe that much, so we still got hot water. So, in the last, in my video yesterday, I let you know that I am going to talk about transmutation today. So many of us in the spiritual community talk about just transmute the energy. I see people in these empath groups constantly on Facebook and on some of the socials, and I see so many empath posts, and there's so much confusion about what an actual empath is and whether you are one or not. And there are so many people who believe that being an empath is that you just feel everything so strongly. I just hurt for so many people. And I'm going to be honest with you. We project out into the world and perceive the world by what's inside us. So if you are perceiving that the world is a terrifying place, a horrible place, a negative place, a sad place, that is within you. Okay? The only reason that you feel it so strongly and gather it from other people is because that's the energy you will accept, because that's the energy viewed through your lens. Okay? If you are going out in public and feeling a ton of anxiety and you're going, it's the anxiety from the collective, I'm so overwhelmed by depression and anxiety and all this other stuff, that's your energy making friends with their energy. Okay, you are going to need to look into that within you. Transmutation is one of the most confusing things and undertaught things, I think, in our community. It is a word that is used constantly with empaths and constantly with intuitives, and people never explain how to do it. They just say pat little things in comments like send it love. Send it love and light. Send them love. Send them healing. Transmute it. And then that's it. It's like, okay, everybody should know what that means. And I'm going to be honest, a lot of people who are saying it don't even know what it means. They don't know how to do it effectively, and they are not doing it effectively. We do not get just to say convert it into love. Convert it into love. I'll take that inside and I convert it into love. Okay, that is a very love and light bullshit response. I'm going to be very honest with you, and that is not the spiritual journey, and that is not how we do things. It's not helpful. It's not how things are meant to be, and it does not change the collective energy in any way, shape, or form because it's not real. Okay, it's one of those fluffy, I think I'm a spiritualist, so I need to say these trendy, buzz phrases that make everybody feel like I'm, cool, and that I do yoga and I collect crystals and I burn sage. And that's not what the spiritual journey is. You can have all the tools and not know how to use any of them properly, and just be trendy and just, pretend to be whatever you want to be, or to, it's that whole, I can wear the clothes and the jewelry and everything and go fit in with a group of people, but I'm a poser. So don't be a spiritual poser. Okay. Because there's a lot of them right now. There's a lot of, spirituality is becoming a very trendy thing. And I need you to understand that real spirituality is messy. It's a journey. It is a lifelong journey. Okay? It is not dieting so you can fit into a wedding dress. It is not dieting so you can fit into a swimsuit. Okay? Like some people like diet when the word diet actually means how you eat every single day. What is your diet? Okay? So don't do your spirituality like a diet. I'm going to do this and say I do this, but I don't really invest myself into it. Because your spirituality touches everything in your life. Everything you do, everything you say, everything you believe. As within, so without. Okay? So when you transmute energy, what does that mean? It literally means you convert that energy within yourself, not project it out to other people. You convert that energy within yourself. How do you do that? I'm going to tell you. You heal it within yourself. It's not something you just convert instantly. You recognize the energies that you are perceiving from the outside, and you go, I am perceiving a ton of anxiety lately. I am perceiving a ton of fear lately. When I go out, I feel so fearful. My energy is making friends with that energy, and I'm feeling it very strongly because that is something I need to look into within myself. Why am I afraid? I need to dig into that. The dig deeper card came out yesterday in the reading. Dig deeper. Okay, I need to dig deeper into myself, and I need to find the root. Not, all this propaganda that's going on, all of this makes me anxious. That makes you anxious because it was already in there. Find the root. Keep digging. Because what happens is sometimes we find something and we find the flowers or we find the stem and we go, that's it. And then we want to cut that off and deal with the symptoms. Deal with that. Okay? Your flowers are a symptom of a root. Your stem is a symptom of a root. Without the root, you wouldn't have a stem. Without the root, you wouldn't have a flower. You know why? Things don't flower unless they're rooted. Okay? Your flowers and your stem are symptoms. Do not deal with the symptoms and then not deal with the root. You know why? Because you'll cut it off and the root will grow it back up. And you'll still have that anxiety. You'll still have that fear. You'll still have that abandonment issue. You'll still have the loneliness issue. Okay? You need to dig deep down and look for the root. If you have not seen my video on doing the soul exercise and calling out to your soul and asking your soul to communicate with you, because one of the best ways to find the roots is to just ask your soul, have a conversation with them. Say, I'm feeling a lot of fear lately. I'm feeling a lot of anxiousness. There are a lot of things in my life that it could be rooted in. Tell me what the actual root is. Let me deal with the root so these symptoms go away and it stops showing up in my life. You want to deal with something for good so it stops the cycle and stops showing up in your life? Don't just go, I'm writing people off because they're all liars, they're all cheaters, and I have a bad attitude towards it. I can't have real friends. I just need to get thicker skin and protect myself from other people. You need to attract different people. You need to recognize that you're expecting other people to act a certain way to make you more comfortable or to help you. All right? When you deal with your own trauma, when you deal with these emotional roots within yourself, that raises the collective vibration. You know why? If each person heals themselves, the collective is completely raised, right? If everybody would just take responsibility and heal themselves, you cannot heal somebody else. You cannot help somebody else. You hear me? You can support, if they are in the process or if they ask, but they have to do the work. Sending them love and light does not help them. We can support them in what they need and just send it to them if they're asking. Say, guys, I just need you to think about me and to you know, today I'm going through something. Then we go, okay, I'm going to think about them and this situation and raise them up. That's manifesting. What you're really asking people to do when you say send me love and light is manifest for me. Join me in this manifestation so there's more of us manifesting for this one thing. Okay? But it can't be just love and light, just thought about you, thanks. You know, hugs and prayers. That doesn't do shit for you. Unless you stop and go, you know, I really want something better for this person. That situation is horrible and I'm sending them, you know, we can't just do this patented, you know, love and light bullshit. It's not spirituality. The path is messy. The path is difficult. There is struggle. There's a lot of leaning in. If you're suffering, you're not leaning in. People go, I'm suffering so badly. There's going to be struggle, but you struggle less if you lean in. Okay? Just do the things you're supposed to do. Stop shaking against the hook. When a fish lets go and just lets you take it off the hook, it hurts itself a lot less. But when the fish freaks out and is shaking itself, it may get off the hook, but it tears its lip. Right? Whereas if it would have just let you take it off and throw it back, it would have just had that one little injury. Stop struggling against the hook. This is what is meant to happen. Okay? Everything in your life is what you agreed to. Okay? Your soul agreed to be here. You signed up for this. We're not all just here willy-nilly. All right? The universe sends us in as a football team. Get me? Everybody who needs to be here for what needs to be accomplished is here. Okay? The universe doesn't go with no plan. Okay? It can't be like, I'm going to send these 5 people in and not send the other 5. So these 5 people just got to figure it out. And now they don't have the resources they need. So everything's going to be a train wreck. This is going to be great. Watch this. No, there's a plan. All the players are in place. Okay? Everything that happens in our life is something that we needed to happen in order to push forward. And if you don't recognize that, then there is some deep healing that has to take place. I'm not saying blame yourself for anything. This is not a blame yourself for anything. This is not a excuse for other people to have bad behavior at all. This is an understanding that everything that has ever happened to you in your life sets you up for who you're meant to be, and to heal the things you were meant to heal, and to learn the lessons you were meant to learn in this life in order to move on and be closer to where you're supposed to be. We transmute energy so that we raise the collective. The closer that you get to being your perfect self, and I always say you're never going to be your perfect self in human form, but I want to be as close to soul as I can be. You know how you get there? Because there comes a part where you literally are confused by why humans buy into some things. You are so confused, like you see the lines of the Matrix and you don't understand why other people don't see it. And at that point, a lot of people feel like, what is the point? Why are we still here? And I don't mean that in a suicidal way. There are a lot of us in the spiritual community who feel like I could be here or not be here and I would be fine either way. Not in an I want to kill myself kind of way. We just go, I think, that I'm confused about why I'm still here. It's not that we don't think that we still have work to do. It's just that confusion and that feeling out of a fish out of water. So the bad thing is that a lot of people that you tell that to who are not on the spiritual journey perceive that as suicidal thoughts, and then it convinces us that something's wrong. And so my computer died. Listen, I'm going to tell you, if you ever watch my channel and you notice how much I have to splice together and edit and stuff like that, I'm going to tell you this right now. My transitions are not smooth, and I do that so that you know you do not have to be perfect, and you can do this. If you ever wanted to do a YouTube and you were like, I have to look amazing, and my hair has to be done, and my background has to be awesome, and I have to know how to edit videos, and everything has to be perfect, then I am here to show you that you do not. You just have to have an energy that makes people want to listen to you. And I hope that I have that. But you don't have to be perfect. Done is always better than perfect. And that's my motto in life. Done is always better than perfect. Because if we shoot for perfection, we are never going to be satisfied, because perfect to us, we hold ourselves to an impossible standard. Okay. Other people would say our stuff is perfect. Even if, I have people send me stuff all the time that say what I say on these videos is perfect. They don't mention that my transitions suck, or that the volume is bad, or the lighting is weird, or that my hair looks jacked. They say what you said meant everything to me. Okay, and so that's what you need to focus on, is what's in your heart, not what's out here. None of this matters, all right? So going back to what I was saying is, we get stuck sometimes and we think that us feeling depressed, or us feeling anxious, or us feeling like we don't belong here is like something wrong with us. There is something that our soul does not jive with in this 3D world. Our soul and our physical are two totally different entities. Okay, and you need to live as your soul as much as you can. And once you start living as your soul, once you tap into your soul, everything changes. Okay, you have the ability to heal you. Okay, body, mind, and soul. Because your soul wants to drive this bus, and as soon as we let it, then everything else starts to align. But you do get that weird feeling once you become more soul than human. You get that weird feeling like you don't really belong here. You don't get caught up in the propaganda of politics or social justice or any of those things, because you are attracted to what you are attracted to in this life. Even your social justice causes, even your parenting types, you are drawn to those things mostly out of trauma and things that you need to heal. Things that you perceive are wrong in the world are generally because of things you need to heal within you. And you stop worrying so much about what other people do once you healed you enough that you understand that what they're connecting to and what they're drawn to is because it's an indicator of what they need to heal. You stop trying to remove things from them that hurt them because you understand they need those things to heal. Why would you want to remove the very thing that is accomplishing what they need to accomplish? That doesn't make you a great person. That makes you a shitty person. Okay? So when you start understanding that transmuting is about what you do inside, it's an internal process. It's not sending other people love. It's looking into that and sending it love within you. It's you digging deep and looking for the root of what the actual problem is. And then once you have healed that, it pours healing into the collective, because it literally changes the energy. If there are 15 people that are feeling this energy and you raise yourself, it raises them a little. You know why? Because it pushes everybody up. Okay? So do not think that transmuting is that fluffy love and light here, take some of my energy. It's not. It is an internal process that you need to work on and digging deep. Start to take inventory of the feelings that you feel from other people. If you are overwhelmed with negativity, overwhelmed with depression, overwhelmed with fear, overwhelmed with abandonment, if you feel like other people are evil, or if you perceive evil, you need to understand there is no, like, good and evil is, energy is neutral. We assign a label to it because of our own unhealed things. All right, you perceive other people as evil or negative or this or that. They just are what they are. You give that label to them. Okay? And other people perceive them totally differently, just so you know. You can call them whatever you want, but you're projecting that energy onto them. You're also keeping them stuck in your mind. They can never change. That's part of your expectation. And again, I don't know if I talked about it in this video or it was the last one. There's a difference between standards and expectation. You can have standards. Don't impose your expectations on other people. That's not okay. Those are your expectations, and that's you wanting somebody else to play a role in your life, to fill a void in your life. And sometimes we need a villain. If we want to be a victim, we need a villain. There's a lot of projecting that goes on in politics. There's a lot of projecting that goes on in our social environment. We project a lot onto other people because we need to stay a victim. So we need a villain. Okay? And somebody has got to play that villain for us to continue to be a victim. Don't have any villains. If you have villains in your life, then you're a victim. Okay? I don't have villains in my life. There are no villains in my life. You know why? Because I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim of anybody. So I have no villains. Okay? Other people can do whatever they need to do. Okay? But I'm not a victim. So I don't care to have any villains in my life. All right? I'm the hero. I'm my own damn hero. And I'm the only one I perceive in my life. You know what I mean? I have other people that I help along and that come and support me and things like that. But I don't perceive other people as tripping me or giving me negativity or anything. I am meant to be here. And the people that attract to me are attracted because of what's in me. Okay? And the people that I see around me are amazing and spiritually mature, and they are fabulous because that I let all of that that's inside me outside. So the people that are that know where to find me. Okay, there is no way you can be a big beacon of light and call your people to you if you are stifling your light, covering it up, and saying, oh my God, I can't tell other people this is who I am. I can't tell other people this is what I believe. I can't tell other people this is my gift. I cannot tell other people this is my ability. Okay, that's you self-judging. It's also you being embarrassed of who you are. And it's also you trying to fit yourself into a mold that you feel like is more acceptable and makes other people more comfortable. I don't give a damn about making other people comfortable. This is my life. My goal is to make me comfortable in my life. Okay. And I'm not saying comfortable as in, you know, I always say, you know, the magic happens outside your comfort zone. I push myself and make myself uncomfortable in that situation. But I make myself secure and safe in who I am. Other people thinking a certain way about me or not does not make me insecure or unsafe or anything like that. Other people's opinions of me is not my business. And it doesn't matter who it is. It really doesn't matter who it is. My family, my so-called friends, whatever. Their opinion of me does not matter. You know what I mean? My opinion of me matters. I'm the one that I will never get rid of. I'm the one I can't get rid of. Okay? So worry about your own damn opinion of yourself. Okay? Thank you for being here, and I hope you got something out of this talk. And I will see you tomorrow.